Loved that. And I was like, all right, well, I need more Stephen King. So then I read It. It's 1,250 fucking pages. That took a while. I didn't know that there was an 11-year-old girl who got banged by 6 11-year-old boys in that book. But sure enough, they had themselves a nice little gang bang right there toward the end.
They call it the most needless sex scene in all of literature. Because, yeah.
Do they say that, or am I being gullible?
No, that's what, like, I've heard people be like, yeah, it was pretty good, but what the fuck? Why was that in the... And it's funny enough, like, on a business trip, I started reading it while you were in prison.
Oh.
Got a couple hundred pages in, haven't touched it in a while, but yeah, maybe I'll get to the rape scene eventually.
It's very far.
If you could give me the page number of the rape scene, that'd save me a lot of time.
I would. There's about 1,250, 1,300 pages, and I would guess it's around page 1,100 or something.
So start there.
It's right at the end. Yeah, start right there at the end. Yeah, it's 1,000
pages.
I mean, they explain it, but it's like still, you could have just not caused that issue. Like basically, the children have this connection with one another, and they almost like superpowers. Each of them has their own little superpower, but it's like a real minor league superpower. Like this one guy, he's always got a knack for knowing which way to go. If they're in a bunch of tunnels, he's got a feeling it's to the left, and he's right. Well, that starts fading away because they've kind of completed their mission, and they've, the magic is fading. And the girl's like, I know what we got to do, boys. Only one thing for it. And they're like, why are you getting naked? She's like pulling her shorts down. You got to stick your thing in me. And so each of them in succession bangs her, and in not great detail, but a little bit too much detail, we learn how big each of their dicks are and which of them have orgasms at 11 years old, and what she's feeling, and she's feeling some wet stuff on her leg, and she doesn't know if it's blood or cum, and it's like, God damn, she's 11. She's 11. I don't need to hear about Beverly.
Stephen King is a fucking creep.
If I was in that scene, I'd be like, can I get like a 4-year rain check? Because I'm 11 and this doesn't look good for me.
Man, so really liked it though. I like, aside from that childhood gangbang thing, I wasn't too much into that.
Restore their superpower? I really want to know.
Yeah,
you gotta read it
immediately. Richie, the character Richie, goes, I know what we did back there. We were supposed to turn right.
Really?
Yeah, he literally does. Like as they're dressing, he's like, I got it. Go back through there and make a right.
Wait, I'm sensing human rate. Try your mouth for a minute. So you read a fuck ton, like just tore through. How many pages would you estimate you
8,
read? Like 8,000?
Yeah, about 8,000. I've got a box of my books in there, and it's like a legal box about 12 inches by 12 inches, maybe 14 by 14, and it's stacked full, overflowing. I read The Gunslinger. I read Mr. Mercedes. Then I read Finders Keepers, and I'm going to read End of Watch next. That's a 3-book series Stephen King wrote that's based in reality, not too much science fiction bullshit, about a retired police detective after this criminal terrorist. Loved that shit. Read a ton of books. I'll just stop there and say I read a ton of fucking books, and they really helped pass the time.
I bet. Was anybody else in the prison taking your approach to this? Or were they all there for so much longer? It was like, I can't possibly read this away.
Yeah, and if I were in there for any period of time more than I was,